When launching a website or starting a new brand, my rule of thumb is to lock up the same social media username or handle on all the social media networks. So optimally, try to lock up the domain name as your handle, or the very next best option is a keyword from your niche. So as an example, Nike, I would love to lock up the handle Nike because I already have Nike.com. But the next best thing would be Nike athletic shoes, Nike shoes, Nike apparel. So use these websites to check availability. There's namecheck.com, CHK, or namechecker.com. So here's an example from namechecker.com. So I first input the domain name from my client, Fitness Guru. So as you can see, the .com is taken, the Facebook is taken, the Twitter is taken, the Google Plus is available, the Tumblr is available, the YouTube page is available. So this is just a nice way to instantly check all the social media networks first before starting to sign up at each one individually. So the next one I like is Namecheck. So since I saw Fitness Guru was taken on a lot of the sites, I tried the Fitness Guru. So as you can see on the top part of the page, it gives you available domain names. So the fitnessguru.us is available, the fitnessguru.guru. So that makes me think maybe I should check the fitness.guru to see if that's available. Another great one, the fitnessguru.tv. So if you want to lock up some more domains, this site has a great checker for domains and usernames on social media networks. So when I scroll down, you'll see I'm still searching the Fitness Guru. This one is actually available on less platforms. No Facebook, no Blogger, no YouTube, no Twitter, no Pinterest. So again, keep checking usernames, keep checking variations of those usernames, domain names, your domain name with a keyword, all those different variations until you get one that is available on most of the social media networks. So don't fret if your handle is already taken or locked up on these social media networks. Just try some of these tips. Look at the first example, Julia. Obviously her name's pretty long. Possibly it was taken or people misspell it, so she just put official JLD. So think about using the term official in front of the initials for your brand. The next one, Donald Trump. The handle Donald Trump was taken, so he put real in front of it. The next one, Ellen DeGeneres. She put the in front. If your brand name is taken, an easy way to fix that is just put a the in front of it. Or try what Samsung did. Make it specific to the region your brand targets, especially if it's local. Maybe you can put the state name after it, or your country. As you'll see in the top left there, Cyberdust, that's an application meant for mobile devices. So Cyberdust was taken, but they added app at the end of it. That even helps people understand instantly, oh, that's an application. So it really helps with your brand recognition as well. Next is JLo. If your name is taken, again, try shortening it. Remember, it's much easier for your customers to remember a shorter username with maybe just one keyword rather than your brand name than it is to remember a long, strung out, maybe even hard to spell brand name. The next one I love is just adding and spelling out your actual domain name. So Kim.com. This guy just created his first name as the domain name, his last name as the spelled out .com, or maybe it's .org, .net, etc. Now in the bottom left, at skateboard. Like I said, if your brand name is taken, if your domain name is taken, try just locking up a great keyword. Whatever your main keyword search term is for your product or your service, try to lock that up. Another interesting angle is to put ask in front of your brand name. So ask Dr. Ruth. And finally, adding HQ at the end or co at the end, headquarters, company, incorporated, LLC. An easy way to still lock up your brand name and just throw the actual company incorporation sign at the end. If you're still stumped on trying to find a name, try namemesh.com. This is more targeted towards domain names, but there are some fun sections that actually combine words and will give you some more ideas. So some username or handle requirements I go by. First is a length. Shorter is better. It's easier to remember. My next thing is consistency. People will be able to search across different platforms for your brand, and if it's the same handle or username at each social network, it's going to be a lot easier to find your brand. Next is readability. How easy is it to read and say your brand name aloud? Sometimes people try to be cute and add a 1 where it should have been an L, a 3 instead of an E, things like that, but that can really confuse a user. Yes, it spells out your brand name in a cute, unique way, but for SEO, for readability, for spellability, I don't like doing those unique little things. Next is to try to use your business name. If your business is John's Cupcakes, don't use a username like Sweet Treats. Try to lock up your business name first. And like I said, if John's Cupcakes is taken, let's try Cupcakes alone. Let's try your specialty cupcake brand. Let's add John's Cupcakes, one more keyword after that. John's Cupcakes LLC, John's Cupcakes HQ, and so on. And finally, how easy is your handle to remember? Again, avoid numbers in your handle, as people will forget if it's numerical or text. Was it the number 3 or was it a spelled out 3?